In this week's edition of A Ray of Hope, we tell you how a 7-year-old warmed the hearts of correctional officers.
She's just 7 years old, but Adriana Gordon has already won the hearts of the staff of the Richmond Correctional Center in St. Mary. Her charm was her brilliance.
We were really impressed with Adriana when we put the mission statement on the board and the kids were reading. Most of the kids stuttered and she read right through, saying words like reintegration. And for a child in grade 2, that's spell a lot to say such a word. Most kids at that age, in that grade, can't even pronounce that word.
Adriana's mother, Kenisha Ritchie, says she has been reading well since the age of 4.
She would take up something and said, "Mommy," and she would read it and she said, "Mommy, am I right?" And I would say, "Yes." And sometimes she had bigger sisters and brother, bigger than her. She would read from their book and we were like, "Whoa, I never teach her those words."
2 questions she did which caught us off guard. One was, why do Jamaican males fight when they go to a dance? Next question was, why do we sell alcohol in Jamaica?
The correctional officers, impressed with her intelligence, decided to help her with back-to-school preparations. Raising funds, they took her to buy the things she needed for the new school year. But while doing so, bad news meant the correctional officers had to turn their attention to giving her a ray of hope in another way. Fire had destroyed her home.
The superintendent spoke to me the next morning and said that when he got the news he could not sleep and he wanted to do more. And from then we actually start putting other stuff together.
The living arrangement now is not ideal, but Adriana's mother says she doesn't want her daughter to drop out of school. The correctional officers she impressed have promised to help.
We don't want to just give her something for back to school and then that's it. We want to get progress reports from the teachers and just to keep a check on her, how she's doing in school, and we plan to assist her more during her time here.
I and my entire family would like to say a big thank you to the superintendent and the staff of the Richmond Correctional Center.
Adriana Gordon, you now belong to us.
With a ray of hope, I'm Kian Morgan.